Good evening. Welcome to tonight's episode of Savage on Block Marathon Madness. I'm your host, Jonathan McGain, and I played Hunter on Savage on Block and Hey Hunter. So in tonight's Marathon Madness, we are going to discuss the following episodes. And this is Season 1, Episode 40. New members, new week. So here we go. So this is a Monday episode. It's a new week. Um, so it starts out normal. He says bye to his mom. He goes to the bus. He gets to school. He gets breakfast. He goes up to the gym for the pyramid, which you'll see in this upcoming clip to the Brotherhood members, to all the Brotherhood members. And then he goes to Breakfast Club and chats with Erica about his weekend. Um, and all that, and hangs out at the Breakfast Club. Um, so that's that, and then he goes to first period English, and then reading, and then play algebra. Same old, same old. And then he goes to lunch, and he has a Brotherhood meeting, and all the Brotherhood members there together. He talks about the weekend. He talks about the pyramid to all the members. He eats lunch, and then we get introduced to the two new members that he added. Remember in the last episode that we talked about in Marathon Madness called Finding New Members, Hunter was looking for new members, one or two or three or whatever new members to either kick out members or replace members or just add to the Brotherhood because the Brotherhood has been driving Hunter crazy. So he was looking at some new members, and he decided to add two new members, and he introduces those two members to the Brotherhood. So the Brotherhood, and I'll tell them the two names here in a little bit. So the Brotherhood, as it is prior to this, two new additions were Camden, which is his assistant, Hunter's assistant. Um, Nick, Adam, John, Bradley, Clinton, Caden, and Kason. Those are, and Jared and Cameron. Those are the members so far. And now it's still Camden assistant, Nick, John, Adam, Clinton, Bradley, Caden, Kason, Jared, and Cameron. And then a new member, Hunter's friend, is added named Brendan, who's introduced to the Brotherhood. Um, so he's in the Brotherhood now, and then another person named Chris, and Chris is with a K, is Chris. So, and he's added to, which is another friend of Hunter's for a little bit, and he's added to the Brotherhood as well. Um, so now it's Camden, Nick, John, Adam, Bradley, Clinton, Jared, Cameron, and Brendan, and Chris with a K. So that's the two new members that are added that he was looking at Friday with finding new members. So, and the Brotherhood members are welcoming them, but Jared is a little bit jelly and jealous of um, Brendan and Chris, more so Chris for some reason. But that will come up in future episodes. So that, and then he finishes lunch, and then he goes off to the study hall and then choir, um, and then science, and then chaotic civics, and then resource, where Erica helps Hunter with some pre-algebra assignments. And then he heads home for the night. And there's that episode. And I'm gonna be discussing season 1, episode 41, which is called Brotherhood Changes. So it starts out normal, goes to Breakfast Club with Erica and with the members, and then first period, second period, third period lunch, the Brotherhood meeting. So the Brotherhood members have been kind of going QQ crazy and wild, and there's some drama and jealousy with different members like Jared and Chris and Brendan and a couple people, lots of people, John and Nick and some people. So Hunter's been seeing this, and that's why he added 2 members to and the current members to behave themselves, or they'll be temporarily kicked out and replaced by one, or totally kicked out and replaced by both of them. Brendan and Chris, that's why he added new members Friday, and then were introduced, well, I just talked about Monday. But Hunter sets down the law. He sets down the rules and puts the Brotherhood members straight into their places. And it says it's Hunter's way or the highway, and that he's the king and the leader of the Brotherhood, and that it's his way. It's different than they're used to Hayden's way. Some of them, like Jared and other people, and Brendan, that was on Hayden's Brotherhood too. But they're used to what Hayden used to be, how Hayden was as friend and Brotherhood leader. But it's no longer Hayden's Brotherhood. Hunter's runs this Brotherhood, leads this Brotherhood. It's his Brotherhood and it's his rules. It's his way or the highway. If you break these rules, if you are not loyal to this loyalty, the king of the Brotherhood, if you're going to be jealous or have drama, too much drama. Some drama is funny, and that's what brothers do. That's what people do. But if you break any of my rules, if you whatever, you get a Hunter's bad side, then you might get on probation, which is a temporary kicked out, or you'll be kicked out of Brotherhood completely. So follow the rules and you'll be okay. But I have 2 new members now. The Brotherhood is facing some changes. And the Brotherhood is changing for the better. So then he finishes lunch, and then he finishes the day, the same old, same old. So then he heads home for the night, and that's it. Well, that's it for this Marathon Madness. I'll see you tomorrow night for another episode of Sound John Blanc Marathon Madness. So, yeah. Bye, everybody.